Hey guys, my name is Nora Franch, and welcome to the podcast Grateful Blessed Mess, daily reflections for those in the 12 steps. I am a fellow 12-stepper and certified mindset coach, and I am here to introduce you to the value of mindset coaching in your 12-step journey. So if you feel like you are stuck in the steps, if you're slipping and sliding with your abstinence, mindset coaching may help you as it did me, and you can find me at CatholicMindsetCoaching.com. These episodes are meant to invite you in to consider the truths of 12-step wisdom and to join in the very real struggle of living them in action. I hope that it feels almost like a mini meeting, and I invite you to contribute your own share on the Grateful Blessed Mess Facebook group to keep the discussion going. My comments are based on my own experience, so feel free to take what you like and leave the rest. But my hope is to encourage you on your own daily 12-step journey. As they say, you cannot stay clean on yesterday's shower. So without further ado, let's begin. We are reading from A Day at a Time, December 22nd. Through our own experiences and the experiences of others in the program, we see that a spiritual awakening is in reality a gift that in essence is a new state of consciousness and being. It means that I'm now on a road that really leads somewhere. It means that life is really worth living rather than something to be endured. It means that I have been transformed in the sense that I have undergone a basic personality change and that I possess a source of strength that I had so long denied myself. Do I believe that none come too soon to the program and that none return too late? Today I pray. I pray that I may attain the state of consciousness that transcends my everyday reality, but is also a part of it. May I no longer question the existence of a higher power because I have touched and felt its power. For those of us who are recovering from addictions, the words reborn in the Spirit have a special, precious meaning. May I be wholly grateful to a higher power for leading me to a spiritual rebirth. Today I will remember Renaissance through my higher power. Okay, I gotta be honest. I'm a little jealous of what this person wrote about. That they have felt their higher power. I don't know. I feel like if I did, I would be able to recall it right away. But I also feel so ungrateful for saying that I haven't experienced my higher powers, actually felt his power, because I know that my life has been changed. I know it's been transformed. I know he's freed me from an addiction to food obsession and obsessive food behaviors, and still working on lots of other parts of that. But I know that he has moved in my life, and I think I can give myself some grace in saying that it's been so gradual that I'm not readily aware of it. And I will say that often my sponsor will comment on the changes that she is noticing. And obviously that is evidence of my higher power. And it's something that I've mentioned before that I do need to make a point to stop and look for those things to be grateful for and to increase my gratitude practice, because I almost feel bad reading this because part of me, I think it's just really good for me to read it because intellectually I can say, yes, of course my higher power has moved in my life. And off the top of my head, I'm having trouble recalling specifics, which is just stupid because I am not where I was. And where I was very, very, very low bottoms. And so I want to shame myself. That's where I go. And so if that's you, write me some encouragement, please. I can recognize that that's not the correct way to go. So maybe this is just like a modem of inspiration for me to start to pray about the guilt and the shame that I go to, because that's still a character defect of mine. That's something that comes up very quickly, and just like surges to the surface. It's just like a geyser, like boom, like, oh, there's something, boom. Like shame. What's the matter with you? You can probably hear it in my voice. So that's something I can journal about. That's something I can write about and bring to my higher power, bring to my sponsor. Because I've come to learn, this coaching thing too, that that those things they don't serve me. They don't serve me. Even if maybe it is accurate to feel a little bit compunction, for not recognizing the moments where God is working in my life. And there are plenty of saints that say, like, write it down, those moments when God has moved in your life, or God showed up, or God answered a prayer, because chances are you're not going to remember it, especially when things get hard. And so I want to tell you all, but I really I'm telling myself, I need to start a list. I need to actually write things down. Maybe have like a little God notebook of like, I have like, we have our God boxes where like, really, people have God boxes. I don't know if you've heard about this, but where it's just something that they have to turn over. They have to step through it, and it's really hard. And so they literally have a box, and they'll like write on a piece of paper and put it in a box. And so for me, what I did was I just wrote God box at the beginning of my journals. And that was my God box, this brain dump that I would give to him and just be like, here's all the mess in my head. So that's something that I need to turn over, like the shame and the guilt, because I know that it's not of God. I know that this shame and guilt, because I can see, coaching taught me how to like play a thought through, and I can see like playing the thought through, it leads me to despair and wanting to curl up in a little ball and just think about how terrible I am and isolate and remove myself. And it doesn't get me to express gratitude and to find places where he's moved. It gets me to turn inward on myself. So even though that's the feeling, that's what I want to do. Like I'm literally fighting it right now. I can pray and ask for help to just notice again that I am not looking for the good in my life. I'm not looking for the good that he's done. And I think I resist it so much because I'm not good at it. And I'm not good at it because I haven't practiced it very much. And that's where I'm at. Let me know where you guys are at. With that, I pass. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you feel that mindset coaching could help you on your 12-step journey, please feel free to reach out and find me at catholicmindsetcoaching.com. But more than that, it's important to me to give listeners like yourself a place where you do not need to feel alone on your 12-step journey. And for that reason, I've created a Facebook group. It's called Grateful Blessed Mess. And it's a place where listeners can go to add their own commentary on the share for the day, in addition to my own, and for us just to have a conversation or start a back and forth where people can find support in their 12-step journey. This is not a replacement for 12-step work. This is something outside of the 12 steps. It is simply something that has a heart for the 12 steps and those who are in it. And so, welcome. If you are here, chances are you may also be a bit of a mess. And I hope that you can learn to find some gratitude in the blessings that have come from your messes.